Hi Pisces, welcome back to another video with Gwen Arcana. This is Wandering Magic. As usual, we're going to start off with energy readings for the month of January 2021. So Happy New Year to you. Again, we're going to be pulling 4 tarot cards from here and 1 oracle card from each of these decks. And we'll go from there. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Pisces, so we have the Six of Cups, the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Ruler of Swords, or the King of Swords, upright. And for our Oracle card, we have Spirit of Gratitude, and then we're going to save our final Oracle card for later. Okay, so starting off with the Six of Cups, this is the energy that the month is going to bring, and it seems like you're still stuck in 2020. Right? So I think you need to ask yourself, why are you still stuck in 2020? What is keeping you in the past? Who is keeping you in the past? Why are you still there? The idea, in life in general is the past is the past. Yesterday has already happened. We don't want to be there anymore. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was a bad day. But today is going to be a different day. Right? So focusing in on that. If there are patterns in your life that need to change, then change them. Easier said than done. I know. Okay. But January, there may also be a person from your past returning. I'm going to pull from here in a minute to see maybe what this person is, like what they want. But something from your past is coming up. So, let's say 2020, you had a really bad habit. Let's just say you were lazy and didn't work out, right? That's a bad habit. We don't want to bring that habit with us. If you were drinking or smoking in excess, we don't want to bring those with us. Any old emotions that you have pent up or that have been building up inside of you, you want to let them go. Any lingering people or feelings or whatever must be let go. January is telling you, don't bring it with you. So if you're hearing this and it's still 2020, if you're thinking of that thing, let it go. Let's see what's going on with this past thing. Okay, so we have the Sovereign of Wands in reverse, which is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is something or someone that you felt very... this is someone who basically didn't put you in the best of moods. And again, when I say person, I don't mean like a lover. It could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be a cousin. It could be just someone who you grew up with, someone you've known for more than a month, more than a year probably, right? This is just someone from your past, someone who you know, I guess is a better way to put this. So it's someone that you know, and this person did not put you in the best of moods. They may even come off mean, or they may be perceiving you as mean. And it seems like, let me just see here. They want to make peace with it. They want to make peace with you, which essentially is a good thing, right? But here's the thing, and I'm going to just shift forward. This was the Ace of Cups that came out, if I didn't say that. What you should be focusing on is the Hanged One, which is basically surrendering to whatever is going to come to you and stop trying to control. Release the idea of control. It's like stressing you out. So, You're saying, I can't control this person, but, you know, thinking about their actions have stressed you out, have caused you angst or feeling unwanted emotions, right? And you're trying to figure out, like what's going on here? Are we up or we down? Are we in or we out? You know, are you nice? Are you gonna offer me something? Like, what's going on here? And with these constant questions, you're still trying to control, how is this gonna end? What's gonna happen? Why is this happening? Just let it go. You know, again, another thing, you're like, easier said than done. But just, instead of waking up and telling yourself, like, is today gonna be the day? Instead, just say nothing at all. Just let it be a passing thought without asking yourself, when are things gonna change? How is this gonna change? Why are things always the same? Just kind of surrender to what's happening, because I do feel like there's going to be some kind of progression here. Because again, this person, with being the Queen of Cups in reverse, not very mean, but I kind of feel like they want to make amends with you, and it's honestly up to you if you want to go there. You know, you have to really judge the situation on your own and see where it goes. But the further we go in, the more this is going to be explained. So the reason why you need to surrender is the Five of Swords in reverse. It's because, you know, again, with that, this Five of Swords energy in reverse is very similar to the Queen of Swords in reverse energy. This is someone, again, not very pleasant, not very nice. And the reason why you need to surrender is because this person is going to show who they are. It's going to just reveal itself to you. So if we're going to shift gears really quickly from a person, and switch to like a different aspect of your life, just think about it like this. This certain something has not been good for you. If this is a bad habit, let's say, obviously drinking is going to affect your liver. Having a poor diet is going to affect your weight, and then it's going to kind of be a domino effect from there. So like that is almost like obsessive behavior too, or not knowing how to handle and your feelings. Because as Pisces, you tend to be, I mean, you live in water, you live in your emotions, and it's just a thing, right? So it's kind of consuming you to the point where it's taking over you, to the point where, you know, you're trying to let it go, but you don't know how. And that analogy can also be applied to a person. So hopefully this is all making sense to you. But with this Five of Swords in reverse, it's like that's why you need to surrender. Because if you don't want to quit this thing, if you don't want to release this something or someone, you might not feel that way now, but you are going to eventually, because you're going to see, I shouldn't be doing this. This is not good for me. This is not good. I don't need the stress. I don't need to do this to myself. Your advice here is the Ruler of Swords, which is the King of Swords. And this is basically using logic. So again, Pisces tend to be on the emotional aspect and the heart ruling everything. But now it's time for your mind to take over. Is this a good idea? Without trying to overthink, but it's just using logic here. Stop letting your heart influence decisions because you care. You know, you might care too much. You might love too hard. And that's why this is so hard, especially with the history that's taking place here. This person you've known for so long, right? It's just hard. Or this something that is your comfort. It's your comfort. You love it. You enjoy it. Sometimes. And when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's terrible. Your oracle card is the Spirit of Gratitude right here. And this is saying, like, just kind of be grateful for the place that you're in right now. Prayer is also important. And if prayer feels unnatural to you, then the idea here is to just start small. So like maybe before you eat, just say, you know, Dear God, dear Spirit, dear Divine, dear Source, thank you for this meal, you know, I'm about to consume. Or it could just be bigger, like in the morning, being grateful that you woke up in the morning to start over, to start anew, to make better decisions, things that are going to gear you forward. Being grateful at night for, you know, maybe the reminder of the little things, that the little good things that happen in your life when everything else seems to be crumbling behind you. But the main idea here is to remember the lessons that 2020 taught you and not go back to those bad things that weren't there. Don't lose your progress this month. This is where you're going to focus all of your energy and all of your intention for. Switching those bad habits into better ones. Switching out those bad people for better ones. Putting up boundaries. Boundaries is also coming in very clear right now. Put up those boundaries. This King of Swords is advising that too. They have those strong boundaries up. Saying no and standing firm in your decision. It is okay to say no, even if the person makes you feel like you need to say yes. No, you do not need to say yes. The answer is no. That no doesn't need an explanation. No is a complete sentence. Okay, let's flip this last oracle card over. Okay, trust issues. Okay. So, again, this person or this situation has left you feeling uneasy, not knowing how to trust. So this is going to be a bit of a process. You're coming out of a period where you made a decision and you might be hesitating on it, but you need to like wait for it to happen, like wait for things to unravel to really show themselves. Give it time. Because also I'm kind of feeling like this is like, I need to see it now. I need results now. I want to know what to do right now. But the idea is to be patient, and I know that we all don't always want to hear that, but it is what it is. Because, you know, the thing is, with these trust issues, with things that you've been feeling, all of these negative emotions, I'm feeling like this is definitely going to come to an end as long as you surrender to it and become okay with letting this thing go. Letting it go. Because after the Hangman, we have death, and with death is rebirth and you moving forward. Also want to make a point to say 5, 6, and then 7. 4 plus 3 in our oracle card is 7. So progressing forward. Okay, we have that consistent number of moving forward. I'm going to pull one more tarot card just because I'm kind of feeling like I want to, and I don't know, it just feels right. So just maybe for a final piece of advice. 9 of Swords, right. Overthinking. Not just being. Stressing yourself out at night. Being anxious. We don't want this. This is what's also coming from the past. We don't want that. You've been there, done that, right? Let it go. Try to... It's so easy to say let it go, but honestly, like, have you actually tried? And if it's as simple as blocking a person or... again, you don't have to cut people off completely. Just put up boundaries. It's like, that's it. And you might get, you know, some crap for it. Like, oh, you're acting brand new. So what? Just tell them new year, new me. And so what if it feels cliche? It doesn't matter. Okay? Because this 9 of Swords energy, no one wants to be in there. And if you continue on this path, you're going to continue to be there. And your trust issues might even continue. Why would you want to put yourself in this predicament? Because your trust, that's how you feel safe and secure. And you clearly don't have that. So you need to just put up these boundaries. Some people, like your parents or, you know, if you have like someone just that you're very close to, it's not easy to cut them off, right? Because you love them, you care about them, if it's a friend. But boundaries are where it's at. And boundaries are a great way to stepping stone. So if you've been struggling with that in 2020, we don't want to bring that into our new year, right? We just want to be fresh. Also, if you don't have rose quartz, get one. Because I'm feeling like the rose quartz is where it's at. Because, you know, I did use dark cards here, the black ones. But with this pink standing out, that's love, the heart chakra. And I think rose quartz is fairly inexpensive. So just get a tiny piece and put it in your bra. Or if you're not comfortable with that, put it in your pocket or your coin purse. Or just put it in your bag and kind of forget about it. Put it in a coat pocket. Or that little pocket in your jeans. All right, Pisces, I hope that helped. I hope that you don't go the route of the past. Make a good judgment call. And know that if you've made a decision recently that you've been toggling with the idea of, that decision what is and will be the right decision. All right. As usual, there's a giveaway at the end of the month. So details down below. It's very, very easy to enter. And I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.